Here is something most people never stop to consider. Your body has been working for you every single minute of every single day for over 70 years. It has carried you through grief and joy, through illness and recovery, through seasons you thought might break you and seasons that filled you completely. And through all of it, it never stopped. So before you measure yourself by what has slowed down or what aches on a difficult morning, consider this. There may be signs all around you that your body is doing something truly extraordinary. If you are over 65, you have likely spent more time listening to what your body can no longer do than celebrating what it still can. And that is understandable because the world around us tends to focus on decline rather than resilience. But resilience is exactly what this video is about. The 5 signs we are going to explore today are not dramatic or obvious. They are quiet, everyday signals that your body sends. Signals that most people overlook entirely. And if you recognize even 3 of them in yourself, you are carrying something genuinely rare and worth honoring. Sign 1, your small cuts and bruises heal within a reasonable time. This is something almost nobody pays attention to. And yet it tells a remarkably complete story about what is happening inside your body. When you nick your finger in the kitchen or bump your arm against a door frame and notice that within a few days the mark has faded and the skin has closed cleanly, your body is demonstrating a level of inner function that goes far deeper than the surface. Healing requires your circulation to be working well, your immune system to be active and responsive, and your cells to still be communicating with each other effectively. Many people assume that slow healing is simply part of getting older. And while healing does take a little longer with age, a body that still repairs itself within a reasonable time is a body with strong underlying reserves. It means your blood is still carrying what it needs to carry. Your immune defenses are still standing watch, and your body has not quietly stepped back from the work of keeping you whole. That is not a small thing. That is your body still fighting for you every single day. And it deserves your genuine appreciation. And just as healing speaks to what is happening beneath the surface, so does another quiet sign that reveals the strength of your body's inner systems. And if your body is still healing from the outside, it is very likely doing something just as impressive on the inside. And climbing a simple flight of stairs can reveal exactly that. Sign 2. Your breathing stays steady when you climb a flight of stairs. Take a moment and think about the last time you climbed a flight of stairs. Did you reach the top and find that your breath settled back to normal within a short while without your heart pounding uncomfortably or your legs refusing to cooperate? If the answer is yes, your heart and lungs are telling you something important. They are telling you that they are still working together with real efficiency, still delivering oxygen where it needs to go, and still recovering the way a healthy body should. Harold had always assumed that getting winded on the stairs was simply what happened at his age. But his doctor told him something during a routine visit that stayed with him. She said that the speed at which your body recovers after mild exertion is one of the clearest windows into your cardiovascular health, which simply means the health of your heart and blood vessels. Harold realized that he climbed his stairs every morning to get his newspaper and thought nothing of it because his body handled it so easily. That ease was never nothing. It was everything. If stairs still feel manageable for you, your heart is quietly doing remarkable work on your behalf. Before we move on, I want to ask you a gentle question. When you think about your body honestly, which sign have you perhaps been taking for granted without realizing it? Please share your thoughts in the comments below. And if this video is helping you, please like it, share it with someone you care about, and subscribe to the Wisdom Vault. Also, please watch until the very end because the points ahead are just as important and may truly make a difference in your life. A heart that still recovers well after gentle effort is quietly telling you something wonderful. And so is something most people overlook completely at the dinner table every single day. Sign 3, you can still taste the difference between subtle flavors. The ability to taste food fully and richly is one of those quiet gifts that most people never think about until it begins to fade. But your sense of taste is deeply connected to your nervous system, your saliva production, and even your brain health. Which means that sitting down to a meal and genuinely tasting the herbs in your soup or the sweetness in a piece of fruit is not simply a pleasant experience. It is a sign that several important systems in your body are still working in careful coordination. People who retain a strong sense of taste tend to also maintain a healthier appetite and better nutritional balance, which in turn supports energy, mood, and overall well-being. So the next time you sit down to a meal and find yourself genuinely enjoying the flavors on your plate, let that moment mean a little more than it did before. Your body is communicating something generous and good about itself through that simple pleasure. When your body still finds genuine pleasure in a meal, that richness reaches further than you might think, and there is another everyday moment that carries the same quiet significance every time you step into the light. Sign 4, your eyes adjust when you move between light and dark. This one surprises most people, but the speed at which your eyes adjust when you walk from a bright room into a dimmer one or step outside on a sunny morning and quickly find your vision settling and focusing is a meaningful sign of ocular health, which simply means the health of your eyes and the nerves that connect them to your brain. This adjustment happens automatically and instantly when everything is working well, and most people never notice it precisely because it is so effortless. When this adjustment begins to slow significantly, it often signals changes in the eye's ability to regulate light. And in some cases, it can reflect broader changes in the nervous system. So if moving between different light conditions still feels natural and easy for you, your eyes and the brain systems behind them are still operating with a level of responsiveness that is genuinely worth acknowledging. Sign 5, your body tells you clearly when it needs rest. There is a quiet intelligence in a body that still communicates honestly with the person living inside it. When you feel a clear and unmistakable sense of tiredness in the evening and your body settles into sleep with relative ease, or when you notice that after a busy day your body sends a clean signal that it is time to slow down, the communication is a sign of a nervous system that is still well regulated and still in genuine conversation with you. Many people assume that feeling tired is simply a burden of age. But a body that knows when it needs rest and asks for it clearly is a body with healthy internal rhythms. It means your systems are still cycling the way they were designed to, still drawing a clear line between activity and recovery, and still working to keep you in balance. That is not tiredness to resent. That is wisdom your body earned over 7 decades, and it deserves your trust. If even 3 of these 5 signs feel familiar to you, please let this settle in gently. Your body is not failing you. It is still here, still working, still communicating, and still carrying you forward with more strength than you may have given it credit for. Healing quietly, breathing steadily, tasting life fully, adjusting to the world around you, and knowing when to rest. These are not small things. Together, they paint a picture of a body that has learned over a lifetime exactly how to take care of the person it belongs to. You are more extraordinary than you realize, and your body has been proving that every single day. If this video brought you something meaningful today, please like it, share it with someone who might need to hear something kind, and subscribe to the Wisdom Vault. We are always here for